Hey guys, welcome back to ProductNation, and in this video, we're taking a look at the Huawei Tab T10S. Now this is a budget tablet from Huawei that allows you to get that tablet experience on the cheap. So this is in between a smartphone and a laptop, and the usability is quite nice for the price. Would you be better off just saving some more and getting the much better Huawei MatePad Pro? Let's find out in this video. Let's start by talking about the overall design. The colorway for this tablet is a deep sea blue variant. It looks very sleek and professional, and the tablet overall is quite light and very comfortable to hold in your hand. When it comes to the branding, at the back of the tablet you have the Huawei logo as well as Harman Kardon at the bottom of the back. In terms of the input-output connectivity and the button placement, on the right of the tablet you have a power button as well as the volume buttons and two microphones. At the top of the tablet, you have a loudspeaker for sound systems, as well as on the bottom, there's another loudspeaker, so it's a two-speaker system. You have a Type-C input at the bottom, 3.5mm jack, as well as a storage plus SIM card slot tray. You have a 5-megapixel camera at the back, as well as a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. Let's take a look at the display on this tablet. The display on this is a 10.1-inch IPS screen, 1920 by 1200 pixels, at the pixel density of 224 ppi. Not the best display we've ever seen. It isn't the sharpest, the colors aren't the most vibrant, it isn't even the best IPS panel we've seen out there. But it's pretty good for social media, maybe ebook reading. If that's what you're into, you can get away with that, as well as consuming content like watching videos, maybe Netflix. Is not the best, but it isn't terrible either. Viewing angles on this aren't the best either. I feel like we should note that here. Looking at it from the different angles can really fade it and wash away the image. Indoors brightness is pretty good. No complaints there. Indoors you're not going to find any issue with the brightness. However, if it's very bright outside, the screen just isn't able to keep up with that. Even with max brightness, it's a little bit difficult to see in very bright situations. Let's talk about the camera on this. The back camera is a 5-megapixel camera that can do up to 1080p, while the front camera is a 2-megapixel camera that does only 720p in recording. Now, there are some samples that you guys are seeing on screen right now, and the video performance overall for the front camera, which is what you're going to be using for video calls, for instance, is what you guys can see right here now. All right, so this is the front camera video recording test on this tablet. As you can see, it's not the greatest camera you're going to get, but you're going to get away with some decent video calls. So yeah, I mean, it's all right. So all in all, if you want to take quick pictures, maybe for sharing on your stories, not really the best camera. Like I said, 5-megapixel, 2-megapixel, really not the best. Don't expect much from the camera. It's quite terrible, but it is there if you need it. Next, let's talk about the software, the performance, and overall usability when it comes to the processor. It is running Android 10 with the EMUI 10.1 skin on top of it. Like obviously everyone knows by now, there is no Google Play Store services support, so you can't really get Google Play apps, but you do have the app gallery as well as the pedal search integration. So most applications are meant to be found there. We're going to talk about more on this later because there isn't that much app support, unfortunately, as of this recording. Not as much Play Store support for applications you could get from the Google Play Store. If you're very reliant on the Google Play Store applications, this may be a slight bummer for you. You also have additional features like the Kids Corner, FM radio, Note Taker, etc., which is pretty usable, and you can still install third-party applications if you're not interested in the built-in ones, but they do have that recommended app list for you once you do turn on the device. You get 64 GB of storage that is expandable using the storage slot for the memory card at the bottom of the device. In terms of the processor, we have the Kirin 710A 3GB processor. The performance is all right. You can get away with gaming. We did play Asphalt on this. I didn't have any lag or stutter issues unless you had a lot of applications running in the background. You're really going to break down and you're going to see that lag and stutter. If you're looking for stronger ones, this definitely is not the option for you. The battery capacity on this is 5,100 milliamp hours with 10 watts of charging. If you're a heavy user for the tablet, you can expect to charge it about twice a day. This isn't really ideal. For me, I could get away with 1 day of charge with one cycle because my use case for it wasn't as heavy as a lot of other people who'd use it a lot more. When it comes to the audio quality, it's tuned by Harman Kardon, so the sound is very clear, very nice to hear.
Tell the readers of life how it feels to be a girl among all those men. I don't mind it. Chess isn't always competitive.
Compared to other tablets, it's kind of okay. It's on par. The sound quality does outperform the price on it. It's very loud, very clear. Very happy with the sound on this. So all in all, yeah, it's a pretty good deal for the tablet that you're getting. The performance is quite nice if you're doing very minimal, not heavy tasks on this. Don't expect too much from it, and then you will be happy with the performance. So if it is for those kind of people who are looking for minimal performance, maybe a little bit of video calls, like I said, consuming content, reading books, the price point, the performance is really worth it. However, if you are looking for a proper tablet from Huawei, the MatePad Pro is the definite obvious choice for this. There's also a Samsung tablet that we did a review on recently that you can check out, but the Huawei MatePad Pro is the one that you would go for if you're in the Huawei ecosystem. It comes with a keyboard, comes with a Magic Pen. Great tablet, definitely worth checking out. If you guys are interested, we can do a full review on that for you. Let us know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. If you have the budget for it, definitely get the MatePad Pro. Honestly, it is a way better choice than this, but if you're on a tighter budget, this one is the definite choice for you. So overall, I would give this product a 7 out of 10 maybe, just because of the amount of things you can do with it at the price point. It isn't the best product out there. It isn't the best tablet out there. It may not even be the best budget tablet, but it's definitely in the list for one of the better ones that you can get on the market for the amount you're paying for it. And yeah, that's about it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and do consider subscribing for more content just like this. And we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.